in L.A. and we smoked a joint together.
Really? I sucked Alec on his dick. Top that one.
Yeah. Is it long?
Long and curved.
Nice.
Nice. Welcome to Burning Bridges, everybody. Kevin is on the phone. Barry's to my left. Congratulations to a friend of the show, Colin Quinn, for his third wedding, I believe, third marriage. Apparently, it was a lot of fun.
I heard his latest show is incredible, yo.
I fell asleep during it.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
That's a nice plug, yeah.
Right in the front row.
Yeah,
I was well, I had many drinks.
The front row, you fell asleep?
Yep. Well, second row.
Yeah, well, you should have said that shit because it sounded like you were an asshole for a second.
I wasn't being. I was second row in the middle, and literally, my friend.
More importantly, there was a helicopter crash, and no one's heard from Bill Burr. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm not kidding. There was a helicopter crash in Manhattan. Yeah, right up the street. And Bill Burr hasn't tweeted it in the last hour. The last tweet he was about his Monday morning podcast.
Yo, Kevin, I saw him live for the first time working out at Gotham about a week ago.
Let me guess, he was fantastic.
Don't put words in my mouth, okay?
He doesn't listen to the show, so you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
His workout is better than most comics' regular act. That's all I want to say.
There you go. Well,
hi, everybody, all you morons out there.
Well, you're really punched down, Barry. You're really showing your true colors. You kissed Bill Burr's ass, who don't even listen. The people that do listen, you punch down on them like you're.
They smiled when I walked in, so they must know me.
I also think it's so funny that a helicopter, literally, this would be like any other city. It's like it would be a huge deal, and it's people are just like people are at that Burger King with the waiter service, and nobody even like really gives a shit. They're like, that's
because it's 10 blocks up.
It's 10 blocks up. It's like remember that guy Scully landed the plane in the river. People are like, was there a plane in the river? Like, was there a plane today in the river? Like, I feel like a big plane was in the river.
Are they closing a bridge?
Yeah, like that's all you're worried about.
Which way? Where'd he do it?
Yeah, just mass transit.
Tunnel shut down?
Yeah, the tunnel shut down. I had anything to do. The first thing when 9/11 happened, the first thing I thought, I was like, shit, I got to get across town with this.
Yeah, that's my bagel place down there.
It's Essa Bagel. Oh, now I'm starving. Would you just have a buttered roll?
I had the McDonald's crap, and the best bagel, Kevin and Brian, is in Manhattan of all 5 boroughs on 2nd Avenue and 56th Street. Shout out. I do not know the name of the place.
All right.
The best.
Well, did somebody take a helicopter ride there and they got lost?
Wait, you go right there? You go all the way up there for no reason, just for bagels.
Kevin, if you're a bagel dude like me, you go anywhere.
Sorry.
You're a bagel dude, Kevin?
Not really.
Brian?
They're not good for you. I try to say.
Yeah, they're not good for you. You get constipated.
It's just a yes or no.
They're delicious, but I mean, I'm already like.
Go all the way across town to get a bagel at the place.
Best bagel. It's worth it, Kevin, okay?
I bet it's not.
And it kind of kills the day for Barry. He goes to the senior center.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a day-old bagel. Sits in the park. Reads a good newspaper.
So shout out to.
They're like, you live in the area? He goes, I live in Elizabeth, New Jersey. They're like, wow, you must be lonely.
I live in Jersey too, Kevin.
Yeah, but I don't go to 55th and 2nd for bagels, you dumb fucking.
Jesus, come on. This is why we can't have drinks. Keith,
why we can't have nice things.
Barry's spilling coffee.
I didn't spill. I almost spilled.
Okay.
So Colin Quinn got married. Bill Burr might have been in a helicopter accident.
Well,
he's here. He's in New York.
Yeah, he's filming a Judd Apatow or something or other.
No, but he was doing spots over the weekend, apparently.
Him and Billy Joel on his way out to Hamptons. Claire.
So don't you have an announcement?
I have an announcement. Should I do it now?
Yes, please. I
All
want to hear
right.
this shit.
Well, it's going to be in kind of a. People would be disappointed in me because this is sort of my brand, but I have, as we all know, I enjoy. Oh, shut up, Barry. I enjoy a cup of glass of wine here and there. But recently, since my vision is gone, I've been drinking about 16 glasses. It's embarrassing to say out loud. About 16 glasses of rosé a day. So Saturday, I don't remember half of Saturday, which isn't that unusual, believe me.
Are all your kids?
Everybody's fine.
I mean, everybody's like, you're not missing anybody.
No, we got all.
Nothing happened that scared you straight.
No, Kanique fine, and I think Lafayette's. I don't know where he's with his other daddy.
What's the announcement?
But the announcement is I am declaring I'm going sober. I'm not drinking anymore.
As of,
well, that's the funny thing. I got up Sunday morning, and my wife, my egregious alcohol consumption has been really a strain of my marriage, understandably. So I woke up Sunday morning, and I went into the living room, and she was out there quietly folding laundry. It was like a real Edith Bunker, kind of vignette. And I said, look, I think I'm an alcoholic. I hope I'm not, but my dad was. My cousin was a priest. He killed himself before he was 40. Just drank himself to death. My grandmother's alcoholic. I'm from an Irish Catholic family that it's a virulent strain of alcoholism, and I have to I can do it. I mean,
you can never do stand-up,
No, thanks.
Your setup is very long. I'm ready to snooze.
By the way, that makes two of us. But yeah, so in any
Hey, the
event,
guy's opening up and you're taking a shit on his fucking.
yeah. So that's it. So I'm
Set up.
Pressing
It's not a bit. It's not a bit.
I wanted to do this for a while now.
I think I'm an alcoholic. That's hilarious. Go ahead.
I want to do this for a while now, but it's weird because you get detox. Like I went through detox. I almost went to the hospital yesterday because you can't go from drinking that amount of alcohol, and that's like
like leaving Las Vegas. Nicolas Cage.
yeah.
You bring a hooker to help you?
I did. Elizabeth, and actually, it was just Elizabeth Shue. She was cheaper. Anybody? Hello?
Nicolas Cage, the luckiest actor ever. Go ahead.
When I woke up like this, I didn't sleep all last night.
He's a show business family. He's not doing luck. It's nepotism, you dumb fuck.
Is it Luke Cage, that black guy?
Nicolas Cage.
But is he related to Luke Cage?
Now he's related to fucking Coppola.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He's in the Coppolas?
Yeah.
Okay.
His uncle is the guy who did The Godfather.
Barry, let's get the sting in my
What's his
alcoholism.
name?
Scorsese?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah. He made Dracula.
It's his uncle.
Right.
Yeah.
Why did he change it to Cage? Because he likes Luke Cage?
Because he didn't want to get jobs based on his name, even though he was going to get him anyway.
It's ironic with a name like Nick Cage, he's trapped in bad movies.
The puns are still going. That's good. That's a good
Puns are
sign.
coming. Oh, yeah.
Because if you stop punning, then we're stopped funning.
We may stop doing other things. So anyway, that's the big thing. So I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm on the wagon. I don't know if I'm going to move. What do you call them, meetings or whatever? But I've been shitting myself and having diarrhea since. Yeah, I think I'm out of it now. I kept down some ginger ale, so I'm all right. But my body was weird. I was like, wow. And then I was talking to this girl at this restaurant, and she goes, yeah. When I stopped she's Italian. When I stopped doing heroin, it was the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh. So I think I'm out of the woods with the with the
Talk
shakes.
like Guido Sarducci.
Oh, Mom. I'm doing heroin, not for nothing. I get in there.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Barry. We'll see. One day at a time.
I'm going to pray for you.
Thank you. Pray whatever. Pray that.
Hey, Barry, you believe in God, right?
Exactly.
But what's your proof? Yeah. You live in Elizabeth. You live in a basement in Elizabeth.
And why does he hate you so much?
Yeah, what'd you do to God that pissed him off so much?
No, I didn't come
Fuck
here
his
to get
sister.
insulted.
Where do you usually go?
Bill Burr would never insult me like you two.
He's got other problems right now.
Yeah, he's hanging
He's stuck in
hanging from a roof.
for Boston.
And don't you ever forget, God is the executive producer. Don't you?
God's a
ever
hack. God's a hack.
Don't you forget it.
I believe when I look around and see it, when I look around, I see all the things the mess that this world is. I do believe God is black because he's lazy as fuck. He gets like almost nothing done.
Kevin said it.
The guy don't work weekends. That's a fact. I mean, all the poor people, all the homeless. What the fuck is he doing? People starving in Africa, his home people. Like, what the fuck is he? Huh?
God's African?
They say God's black. I believe it because a lot of shit ain't getting done.
The black Israelites say he's black. Everybody else thinks he's.
No. They say he's dark skinned, right? You're dark skinned, right? What are you?
Nice.
Okay, well that's.
Mucha porta, obrigado. You're gonna have some Irish in you later. Hey now.
So so God's black. So God's a joke. Come on, man. You're growing up. We're all grown ups. Let's stop pretending. That's like, do you believe in the Easter Bunny too?
Hell no.
Fuck.
Do you do the Kaddish and everything, or are you Jewish?
Kaddish it's called Kaddish and stuff.
Okay, cottage cheese.
And when you have a good set, you thank God, but when you have a bad set, you don't blame God, do you?
Blame Kevin Brennan.
God's a joke.
Yeah. But I mean,
how was Bridgeport? You sell out?
Yeah, I sold out.
You and Shuley.
Stayed at the Holiday Inn. There's only one hotel. I swear to God, on Saturday I went for a walk, turned into a run. It's crawling with black people who were like looking to kill me.
Yeah, well, you have that like retired cop face.
Oh, I know. Somebody said I was looking for some headed. There's no. It's a main city. It's like a city.
Yeah.
They said it has 187,000 people. There's no pharmacy downtown. There's no CVS or Walgreens. There's no like regular store. There was one bodega. I was looking for Head and Shoulders because I had to leave quickly on Thursday because we had to do MLC,
right.
And I didn't pack everything. So I'm like, don't worry about it. You're in the fucking Eastern Seaboard. You're not in Europe. They sold me some fucking Head and Shoulders knockoff. Really? At the bodega, like it came out all bubbly, like it was like fucking.
Head and Shoulders.
It was crazy. I was like, this is wrong.
It's cum donations.
What?
You can't argue with it.
People are impoversed. They'll do.
Did I write that joke for you?
Connecticut's a really weird place because it's really, it's a wealthy
No,
state.
but it's so black. Bridgeport is so black, and so everything's like, space available. Nobody has any business down there. Vinny's trying, and it's going to be fine.
You got it for cheap, probably.
Probably got it for nothing. They might have gave it to him for nothing. All you had to do was build it.
Just open a club.
Yeah, they probably gave him because everything else is like there's nothing there. It's right at the train, and the Holiday Inn is right there. There's only one hotel. There's one hotel there.
How were shows?
They were fine. Me and Shuli did fine, but it was just like it's amazing. I really thought I was like when I got back to New York, I was like, holy shit! It was like being in fucking Cleveland, where you're like where you're just walking around. You're like there's just zombies and fucking.
New Haven's a rough town. But at least there's
New Haven has a Dwayne Reed or CVS.
Well, they have
CVS is based in Northeast, so they're everywhere in Boston, New England. Right. The fact that they didn't have one there is like remarkable because black people they need stuff too.
Yeah, you don't want to get
they need drugs and like legitimate drugs too.
Don't want to get ashy.
You don't want to get ashy.
Yo, Bridgeport was bankrupt years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
They have a mayor there. He went to jail for 7 years. He was the mayor. He went to jail for 7 years. They reelected him.
Like Marion Barry. Remember that?
Exactly. Except he's white and they're all black, so they're like the dumbest of the dumb.
He's like
they're like, why would you reelect a white guy? And he was dirty. He was on the take.
Raft.
Yeah, all kinds of shit. You can look it up. I looked it up last night. The mayor, he's a white dude. They say he's Italian, but he doesn't have an Italian name. But he's like, it's amazing. It's amazing how dumb they are.
Any cute girls up there?
Nope.
Just
Julie was like the best looking person there.
Oh my God.
He's ugly.
Yeah, you guys didn't share a room, did you?
Kevin's going all in, man.
He drove home every night.
Did he really?
He really loves his family.
Well, good for him. That's nice.
But I had to do radio on Friday, so
How'd that go?
it went pretty good. They thought I was a hit.
They
held me over 10 minutes.
I had I announced my drinking problem on Jim and Sam this morning.
Yeah. And what did they say?
First thing Sam said, because it's Brian McCarthy, the co-host of the Neil Brennan Show on Ms.
That's Sam. He is rich. He is a real hoot. That's why they.
Start drinking.
Are you okay? You got ants in your pants?
15 or 14.
I'm fine, Kevin.
We might fucking substitute the Brazilian in here in a minute. You fucking.
Like that. Can you do that caparosia? Oh, never mind.
So what's the?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after the show? What are you gonna do with your free time?
I went over to. I keep calling my wife and I keep making jokes about Irish bars. I go, they have ginger ale in these places too. So I'll be fine. Everything. It's just a little.
No, you're not gonna. It's not like I'll be fine. You're not gonna be fine. Are you gonna go to the meetings?
Yes. If you make it through, make it through the first week, it's fine. And then you just
said that.
I did this before. This once 4 years ago, and I lasted 9 months. It just gets boring after a while. So I'll.
You're telling me, right, Barry?
Yeah.
I still didn't get an.
You have alcohol. You have Jesus. I got nothing.
Yeah. No, I drank.
When did you start?
Well, when I was about 13, 14, and then I stopped for a couple of years, and then this type.
You quit when you were 16.
When I lived in L.A., you can't.
You went to AA meet at 16.
I'm an alcoholic.
You motherfucker.
You might want to paper out. No, but when you live in L.A., you have to drive everywhere, so you really can't. That limits. I'm not a maniac. I'm not going to drive drunk all over Los Angeles. So, but when I moved back to New York about 10 years ago, then I was kind of like, all right. Like, let me just kind of turn, you don't notice it. It goes incrementally up. And like I said, there's alcoholism all through my family. So I'm not.
What'd your wife say?
She's thrilled. She's thrilled. I told her, I said, I need to get fucked a lot more. So she's like, all right, I'll see you in March.
What's that mean?
I'll get fucked in March.
She gonna suck your dick?
No. We don't do that type of thing.
Because you're
and did you see on
Protestants?
On that Facebook show, on that dumb Facebook show doing Friday, I gave up my home address on the show by accident.
You did?
Yeah, fucking idiot. Yeah.
So what was rock bottom? You just didn't know what happened on Saturday?
Listen. It just health wise. I'm going to go to antidepressants, and I have to go see a doctor for that. And I have to you can't drink 16 glasses of rosé a day. I'm spending like $250 a day on alcohol. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's.
God bless you.
No, it's just one of these things where I just have to figure it out and not do it. So, I'm not doing it. Like I said, I told Jim Norton I'm looking for a celebrity sponsor. Alec Baldwin.
I think Colin Quinn's sober too.
When he comes back from his honeymoon.
Alec Baldwin sober?
Day at a time.
Alec Baldwin sober?
Yeah, he's sober. He talks about it.
Kevin, you in recovery?
From what?
From drugs and or alcohol?
Nope. Because I'm strong. I'm not.
You're not a pussy.
Oh, I do heroin. My name's Artie Lang.
Wow.
Can I go on a break? To the hotel?
Back to 2 hours.
Kevin, I would have taken you of somebody who's in recovery.
What?
I would have taken you as somebody that's in recovering.
No, I don't. I just go, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be a slave. I fucking, Louis C.K. invited me to his party on Sunday. I'm like, I just ghosted him. I'm like, how you like being ghosted, motherfucker? Well, I don't work for you, you fucking redheaded
At his apartment?
Huh? Yeah. You want his apartment? Maybe I'll give it out by accident.
Do it. Like on my Facebook Live show on Friday. Be great. You show up.
He ghosts me, I ghost him right back. I ain't working for anybody. I'm not working for alcohol or fucking drugs. I'm gonna do heroin. Oh, what could go wrong?
Great. Louis is walking around jerking off.
Kevin, you got to get updated. The kids are into meth and Molly and shit, okay? Not heroin. That's so 1980s.
I'm talking about guys that work here. Coke, heroin.
Well,
I've never done either.
oh, no. Cocaine's great.
Also,
You don't have the money. You don't have the money.
Well,
Well,
as
you
long
gotta-
as I'm here, the people are coming out to see my shows. I had one person come. That was good.
Where?
Las Vegas.
Starts at 1. You're at the Coliseum, one person.
I draw one person
Barry.
from burning bridges, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Ribs.
Smoke bombs go off.
One lady's there.
So you're moving from alcohol to cocaine?
No, I did cocaine when I was a much younger man.
You're like clean and sober.
Clean and sober, man.
Cocaine's better for him than alcohol. He loves alcohol.
I love to drink.
Can applause, fellas out there. Can applause. You got the no.
What are you, Tommy the Tuna?
And we
Into
got
the
it.
sea? Can.
Shout out to the Burning Bridge fans of mine, you morons. I know you.
What's wrong with you?
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead,
What do
caller.
you got?
Hey, Kevin, it's Chad. I'm proud of Brian.
Oh, God, Chad. Were you fucking with me over the weekend, or are you being serious?
I was fucking with you, of course.
Okay, good.
Chad, but are you drinking? Because sometimes I worry about your drinking.
No, I'm not drinking right now.
No, not this second, but were you drinking this weekend?
No. I just had it. I've had it with
But
everything.
you were Nick Swartz and you weren't drinking?
No, he wasn't either.
Well, he's doing something. He's sucking a dick or something.
Pretty handsy when he drinks.
I mean, and whatchamacallit, what's the Hispanic guy's name? He drinks a lot.
Carlos Mencia?
His opener?
No, the guy who was in a picture with you.
Oh, that's fucking, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Come on.
Brad Williams at the
Friends
tank?
with him.
He was always on Conan. I forgot his name.
Is
He wasn't always on
Papa.
Conan. He lives out there. You took 5 pictures with him. You took a picture with his daughter.
Gene Papa.
Yeah, Gene Papa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So he drinks a lot. So wherever he is, people are partying. And Nick Swartzen wasn't drinking?
No, he's making a movie right now, and when he makes movies, he doesn't drink.
He's a fit.
Well, yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
I don't
real
know.
upset, dude. He said he's a huge fan of yours.
I don't give a fuck. I don't tell him to send me $1,000. That's what the fans do. PayPal, Patreon. Go to my website. Tell him to go to my website, and he could sign the fuck up.
Neil Brennan, 666.com.
He's a fucking asshole. I'm a big supporter. I don't give a fuck. He says that there. You know, he's a fuck. Don't get me
He said you were
started.
one of his favorite comics. He said
I
you're
don't
one
give
of
a
his favorite
fuck.
comics.
One of them. Who's his least favorite? The guy's full of shit. He's a fucking LA fuck.
Okay.
How do you really?
Chad's like, text him. He wants to text you. I don't give a fuck. Pay me money, you f.
Well, where were you, Chad?
I was at the Irvine Improv.
Okay.
And Chaz, you put out a tweet. You're watching, you're listening to Billy Joel, the Cheese Factory. I think you meant Cheesecake Factory, right?
I didn't put cake.
No, you put Cheese Factory, like you're some kind of fucking, like you went to a cheese factory.
Velveeta Factory.
You're such an idiot. Why you're not busy? You don't have any kids. You can always spell check your fucking your tweets before you put them out.
That's huge that you forgot one word. Kevin is on a roll.
Kills the tweet.
It's not that important.
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 I got to go to rehab for words.
Dude, Kevin ended my 15-year friendship with Sam Tripley.
Sam's. So first of all, isn't Sam going to be here for the skanks?
Yes.
Well, confront
Hold
him
on.
there. Confront him there on camera. It'll go viral. Just say, what's your fucking problem? And Sam will back down because he's not in L.A. Sam's another nothing. I mean, I hate to agree with Dave Rath, but Sam Tripoli's a lot of nothing.
Okay.
All right,
You
I'll
just-
confront him like you did Bill Schultz. I'll confront him.
Oh yeah, well, Bill Schultz. Don't get me started.
Yeah, please don't.
Was he one of the guys you were saying does cocaine?
Yeah, Bill Schultz does cocaine. Bill Schultz works at the Marriott. I have reliable sources. He works at accounts payable at the Marriott Marquis.
What he also said.
I have very reliable sources on this.
Oh, he
And
says
this guy gets 4 days a week. He's not even show business.
well, I mean, it was.
Well, he says he works on Broadway at the Marriott Marquis.
It's a kind of a workaround. It's like,
We should go to his job someday, all of us.
We should. If I knew what floor he was on.
yeah, those elevators are really confusing.
They really are.
I have no idea.
I'm not even kidding. It gets they have a gigantic atrium, which would be good so Bill Schultz can jump.
Yeah, they've all classed off.
Now that you're sober, you'll be able to see the elevator and everything. You'll be good.
Well, I don't think I won't be. I know. I don't think.
No, it's not gonna
affect my vision.
It's not gonna affect his vision.
No, he'll get his vision back.
Really? God just told you?
Light a candle. He's talking the Mashiach over here and picking his dry skin off his fingers. I want to throw up.
Yo, see how you see. You see.
Barry, bring
You're a
coffee
fraud. You got vision.
Coffee breath.
You got vision.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah.
He can see
I can
sideways.
see sideways. Fine. I'm just trying
If
not
if life came at you,
This.
Yeah, I can see. And I just spit on
my
my
God.
arm, Barry. It's like your world's worst guest.
I thought Bob Biggerstaff was bad.
I'm dying.
You can see sideways, but life doesn't come at you sideways, Barry.
Gotcha.
Comes at you from the back or the front.
Can we talk about David Ortiz? A shout out to his.
No.
No.
The guy was in the DR and he got shot. Everybody who goes to the DR is either murdered or shot. Even if you're from there, they shoot you.
I got a gig there.
You're an idiot. If you go to the DR, you deserve everything you get, even if you're from there.
I had a great time there.
Okay, well, a lot of Americans, they go there, they're getting murdered, they come back dead.
Nice putas.
Yeah, is it worth it? Just go to the fucking Spanish Harlem.
Did you get shot when you were there?
Yeah, I'm shot up by nose candy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Booger sugar, they call it.
Sugar, they call it bulgur
I'll say it
sugar.
in Spanish.
Hey, ¿cómo se llama?
Got some old references here, man. Making me look.
So Sam won't even talk to you?
Yeah, how are things for you?
Yeah, he just won't. He blocked my phone number too. He won't even take my call.
What a bitch. That's a bitch move.
audience.
That's a Neil move. He's a real fucking bitch. If you fans are listening, ask Sam Tripley, spelled just like it sounds, why he's fucking with Chad so bad. Because, he acts like he didn't even put out a special called Zero Fucks Given. It sounds like he gives a lot of fucks.
For the audience that doesn't know, what
Zero fucks given. All he does is give fucks. He gets bent out of shape about everything.
What happened? I mean, for the audience that doesn't know what happened, Chad?
I basically started it, but Sam can't handle his business.
Somebody tell me what the narrative
I don't know. It was a couple of weeks ago.
He's a
Brian,
stand-up.
I'll explain it.
No, he retweeted something. He retweeted something about what's that guy's the fucking big Jew? What's his name? Gary Goldman. So about take chance on stage. I go, and then I came in. I go. Your boy Chad Zumock took a chance on your show, and he's banned for life. And then one thing led to another.
Saw that shit.
It just goes to show another LA like I'm a tough guy. I don't give fucks about anything. And then as soon as something happens, you're like, hey, that's not nice.
So that pretty much Chad what happened?
Yeah. In broad strokes, that's what happened.
Well, sorry. And you guys are no
Yeah,
longer.
look,
That's the name of my new album, Broad Strokes.
I wouldn't mind stroking abroad right now.
Yo, Chad, he's a stand-up, this dude, Triple E?
Exactly. You don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends. Well, he used to be.
Yo,
Who gives a fuck? You'll get a new best friend. It's like high school.
We can go to Amy.
Come back here. You'll get a lot of. You can be best friends with Barry. He's got nothing.
Guys, go get bagels on 52nd and 2nd
You
Avenue.
can go all the way across town.
56th Street.
We'll give you directions. Take the E.
walk
Get off at 53rd and Lex, and then walk up a couple blocks, and you'll be fine.
Well, when you see
Bagel's a bagel.
you've seen a smoldering chopper, you've gone too far.
Right. They always say the best pizza. I did a radio on Bridgeport.
Yeah.
And they go, the guy's coming, he's the best pizza in the world. I go, yeah, well, hate to break it to you, but pizza's pizza. Same with bagels.
That's bullshit. Marty's Pizza in Bridgeport is delicious.
Pizza?
Marty's.
Marty.
It wasn't even Marty. It wasn't even in Bridgeport. It was in where they got the highlight, Milford. The radio station was
Marty's
in Milford.
has great freaking pizza up there in Bridgeport.
Pizza's
Great.
pizza. People like
No,
pizza.
it's not.
People like bagels. It's unless you ruin it, unless it's all hard. The bagel, it's going to be fine as long as it's a little bit juicy.
You're so wrong, Kevin, man. Stick to the Irish whiskey and whatever your Irish people do.
I wish this fucking tea was hot. I'd throw it right in your face.
Pizza and bagels, there's good and there's great and there's horrible.
I agree.
Take it from, what would you
I agree with you, Barry.
Thank you. 2 against 1, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's the Brian McCarthy show
A
now.
salad guard.
Yeah, I'm missing teeth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't look straight when you're talking. You're
Right.
spitting all over him.
Right.
Jeez, God.
I mean, the guy's suffering enough. He hasn't had a
Megan.
drink. And now
Somebody
you're
give me a glass
spitting on
of
him.
rosé.
He's like,
Kevin, I'm missing
Kevin.
10 teeth, man.
this weekend?
Yeah, what's up, Kevin? Kevin.
What?
Hey, do you guys know who's running Artie Lang's Twitter account? Because he blocked me for some reason.
This dude gets blocked.
Maybe
It may
Sam
be
Tripoli's
you.
doing it. Listen, I don't know who's running Artie's. Artie's in jail, right, Garrett?
Who knows?
Chad, you sound like a nice guy. Why is everybody blocking you?
That's a bit of a troll.
Literally and
I look up.
figuratively.
Chad, are you a
I look up
bitch?
no, I look up to Kevin. So I'm
That's your
addicted
problem.
to it now.
I like Chad. I like just about everything Chad does. So I don't have a problem with him. You can fucking troll. Chad's doing the right thing, but like, listen, he's exposing everybody for what they are. Fucking Patton. He said Patton Oswalt killed his wife. Patton Oswalt is following him on fucking Instagram for just to see what he's up to. Like these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers have thin skin. That's what I've been saying for years.
You're right, Kevin. Comics are sick fucks and they're hypersensitive except for me.
You're not a comic.
Yeah.
What, Kevin?
Nothing.
You're also yelling at people.
didn't think
on
you would
Twitter
hear
that
me.
Engage you. What do people say on Twitter that gets you so pissed off?
A lot of these morons, they try.
Walk straight ahead so Brian doesn't quit.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Sanka breath.
This is McDonald's coffee.
All right. It was a joke.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Literal Larry over
morons,
here.
a lot of these morons that are following me, they're trying, and you know it, Kevin.
It's in good fun.
I'm not finished, Kevin. A lot of them are trying to unfunny me. They are corny as fuck. Stay in your audience lane. Thank you.
Most of them, a lot of them. Well, listen, the original Barry Riggs was funnier than you were, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Barry Riggs.
Bobby Riggs.
Bobby Riggs.
That was hilarious. I don't know if he was. I don't know where he went. I haven't seen him in a while.
Bobby
Funny if he
Riggs.
like lived in another basement in Edgewater or whatever, Edison. Just like sees on the street.
One stop over.
Tap their caps at each other.
He always knew what Barry was up to.
Fuck Elizabeth.
Barry, who'd you work with in Vegas?
Nikki Carr and Jay Reed and Vince Royale. Shout out to those three.
Sounds like a black show.
Vince Royale is Filipino mix and shit, like a mutt.
What? We're all mutts, Barry.
Oh, Barry.
I had a great time at Vegas.
Give him some pussy.
I asked Kevin
Hey,
if
where'd you stay?
Kevin if I could have a guest spot in Bridgeport, and he didn't even answer me and shit.
Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Just talk.
Barry's so old he stayed at the Sands.
No, I asked him to do the show.
He never asked me. He
I
never.
go, Barry, you around to do my show tomorrow? He goes, yes, just reading. Deets. Bat dying. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is these.
I asked you for a guest spot in Bridgeport.
Yeah, so what did you ask? What'd you say? You said something about besties? Oh,
A guestie,
You go,
a guestie.
You go, yo, good? Question mark. Change of schedule.
Yes.
Available for guestie June 7th, 8th. Great health. I'm like, guestie. Why don't you just say, can I do a spot at your fucking? And I would have said no.
It's like doing a jumble or a haiku or
First
something.
of all, we don't need you doing a guest spot.
It's a guestie.
Is that what you call it? A guestie?
You got to stay up on the lingo.
Is that what they call it? Chad, they call it guesties?
No, I've never heard that before.
I'm blocking you.
I think you probably have
Call
to
it guest spot.
Yeah, guest spot. It's not like a long word. It's like refrigerator and fridge. You know, you just kind of say, guest spot. Something
Yeah.
hard to say.
Yeah, and he takes this.
How about like a G spot?
I don't know. Yeah, how about
I never find one of those in my whole life.
So, Chad, you got some place to plug?
everyone's got to laugh at Brian or else he thinks he's not going to be funny unless he's drunk. But in the past, the problem was he would make a joke, he would laugh at his own joke.
Yeah.
So now he's not drunk, so he doesn't laugh at his own joke. So now he's like, I'm bombing, so he'll have to turn to the alcohol to save it.
I don't think
I
I'm
mean,
bombing.
comics do that all the time. They go on a diet Then they like, I'm not funny unless I'm fat. I'm not funny unless I'm drunk. I'm not funny unless I'm on coke.
Heroin.
So then they go to heroin. I'm not funny unless I'm on heroin. And then I wonder if Artie, how's he doing? If he's still funny, he's in jail without any heroin. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you picking out a scab on your vein?
It's a whitehead.
Oh, why are you popping it? Why are you popping it on the show?
Barry, you're the
Just
grossest.
trying to keep it real, yo.
What, popping pimples on this?
Popping a whitehead on his. While we're talking about heroin on his
Kevin doesn't
vein
miss
on his
anything.
arm.
Kevin misses nothing.
What is there to miss? There's only 2 people here, and Chad's on the phone.
And he's very intuitive. You know what that word means?
Yes.
You don't have to flinch. I'll stay a little
You're
bit.
fine. No, we have a placement here, though.
Said say it, don't spray it.
Kevin's very intuitive.
It's like a 409 bottle in your mouth. Squirt. I'm like,
Kevin, you're more than your gruff facade, Kevin. I see you, Kevin. I know all. I know.
So I got 2 days a week here.
I'm not finished, Kevin. I know who you are.
Who am I?
You are a.
Jimmy Martinez says I'm a fraud.
You're a sensitive, funny man.
really?
Yeah, he says this whole thing's an act. He goes, he knows the real me.
Kevin, I got
Barry,
you.
Barry, you don't know. Barry, you don't know nothing.
You're a sensitive.
You believe in
funny
God. You believe in phantoms. You believe in.
sensitive, funny man.
think all
who's
those
in
movies are
pain.
real?
You're in pain, Kevin.
Right, you think all those movies are real?
Most comics
Those
are in
superhero
pain.
movies?
You're in pain like me.
Yeah, pop your fucking whitehead.
Come on. Can we just burn this whole thing?
I know.
It's like, honestly, like, Mr.
really
Kumi is
terrible.
going to be in here.
I'm gonna start
Really
heroin.
terrible.
Yeah, if I were you, I would have started heroin about 10 years
You
ago.
already got the whitehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're already in Elizabeth, so you don't have to move. You're already there.
Leave that blackhead like a whitehead, like a bullseye for your arm. Just stick
You know,
the
I
needle
live
right in
near
there.
2 halfway houses.
Do you live halfway away from each one of them?
But bump. You start laughing at your shit.
Yeah. Unbelievable. So,
Me and Kevin are funny, okay?
okay.
We got-
okay.
Brian's a
Brian
genius. Do your Peter Falk.
I'm sorry to bother you. I was at the halfway house, and I know she lived about halfway away from it.
You gotta
It was a
put,
bag of
you gotta put
heroin.
in one fake eye.
Don't step on his fucking Peter Falk.
My bad.
Whitehead in your arm, I could notice it could be like a track mark. I believe they call that a track mark.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still good.
Yeah.
Sober, he's still good.
Yeah, that's right. Well, NYU acting, classically trained. Call that Strasbourg.
Did you tell your kids?
I'd sit my 9-year-old girl down and be like, "Daddy's an alcoholic."
Just
By the way, they
daddy's
know.
not drinking anymore. They know you drink.
Yeah, my one daughter, I put her in a restaurant, and she goes, he'd like an ice cold Tito's up, but in a rocks glass, and no fruit because he's fruity enough.
Oh my God.
How many children you got?
Let's see.
Garrett, my son goes, when's the next time I can go to your job? I go, I don't know. I think I'm going to get fired. He goes, why? Because you say the N-word too much?
I heard that on MLC.
Is that unbelievable? So, like, kids pick up on stuff. I don't say the N-word around the house unless I'm fucking my wife, but, I mean...
We make it a safe zone here when he's in the lobby.
Yeah, no, I mean...
He's got headphones on.
Yeah, but I think
everything's on.
sometimes he turns the headphones off so he can hear what's going on.
Yo, Garrett, when his son was here, I pointed to Kevin. I said, who's that? I think he said, my daddy. He goes, Kevin Brennan. That's fucked up.
Well, but maybe he
What?
thought you legitimately didn't know who it was. Like
No, he doesn't even say daddy. He says, that's Kevin Brennan.
You flinch like an abused wife.
That's so fucked
like
up.
Ike and Tina. Yo, what's love got to do with it, yo?
That is so fucked up.
Yo.
Oh my
That's
God.
not my daddy. That's Kevin Brennan. He told me he trained me to say that in public. That's hilarious
Brian,
and pathetic.
He's being funny. He's got the gift.
Yeah.
Didn't make me laugh. I just was saddened by that.
Yo,
Okay,
Brian.
well, you're sad by your own reflection, so that's not a big stretch.
I think Barry's so old he doesn't cast reflection. He's like a
It was my
vampire.
birthday, by the way.
No kidding.
June 5, my birthday. Clap it up, fellas. Yo,
Is that why you were in Vegas for your birthday?
yeah. I left
get any-
Vegas. I left Vegas on my birthday.
Get any nookie?
No. I came close.
Really? I'm being serious, really? What's the story there?
Were you at the
You're
at the Starbucks?
It almost happened.
Is it the one woman that came from Burning Bridges?
How do you come close to getting pussy?
Well, you know what it was? I did a strip show, and I made a little move with the stripper, and then she kind of blew me off.
No.
Are you serious?
I mean, yeah.
You were doing material at a strip club? It was like a fan dancing club, like those little burlesque places? You're like, take my wife, please.
That was they had magicians stand up.
What kind of place is this?
What year is it?
Answering, I never did a strip show.
It's old school. Magicians and comics, and then the stripper. They make them wait for the strippers.
Exactly, man. That was
Guy playing the drums.
That's before Catskills when they did that.
They've all got
Lenny
those-
Bruce and Don Rickles and
They
shit.
have all those pasties on with the
Yep.
big things that spin.
Yep.
Right?
exactly.
And then the comics go out and bomb, and everybody be like, "Bring the girls out."
The guy from Hogan's Heroes in the back playing the drums.
Right.
You ever do a strip joint?
I've been there many times.
Have you
Perform there? No, I've never had the good fortune.
Yo, strip joint show that your career is really going back.
No, but you can probably fuck those whores because they see that you got some talent, though.
You need a woman with an old late man fetish. You need like a because they are out there.
I think Keanu has one. She's fucking Gino.
I'm gonna bite my tongue on Keanu.
She fucked Bill Schultz too.
Who knows?
I heard she did.
She gets around.
She does.
Yeah,
get around.
Keanu. I
She's
know
like a fucking
Keanu.
alley cat. You
I
put
know
you
Keanu.
put a little bowl of milk out there, she'll come and suck your cock.
Got to get neutered.
She's sort of.
Hey,
She's
Kevin.
a
What?
sweetie. She's a sweetie.
I'm in Vegas this week. I'm performing all this week in Vegas.
With who?
I don't know who's on the show. It's a
What?
showcase show.
Where is it? What casino?
The Grand Hotel Casino downtown.
The Grand Hotel.
Fremont Street.
Casino. That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Graham
I've
used to
worked
be a lucky lady.
What?
All right.
What, you and Bugsy Siegel would go there?
Excuse me, Brian. It had a different name. What is so hard to understand? Lucky lady.
Roll them bones, Barry.
Downtown is the shit.
Joe Pesci come over to you and be like, "I not that guy. You're gonna pay for the vig."
Chad, have you
Get
been?
your whores out of here.
What's out of here?
Yo, Chad, you been downtown Vegas before?
Everybody has, Barry.
I've never performed.
Right.
Downtown Fremont Street. That is so cool.
Unless you count blowjobs in the alley.
Yeah, speaking of that, you guys should watch the Steve Byrne, the Amazing Jonathan documentary. He did a thing downtown Vegas. He did a residency down there. He did great.
He's still.
Steve
Magician?
Byrne hates
that
me
dude?
too.
Huh?
Steve Byrne hates me too.
Yeah, well, maybe it's you. Steve, go to allthingscomedy.com or whatever their Twitter is, or Steve Byrne Live or something, and it's free. It's
Fuck
good.
them.
Huh? No, it's good. It was good. I like Amazing Jonathan. Plus, it's a good story. You know, he did too many drugs. Now he's dying, but he's not dying. He won't die. But he said the best time of his life was when he did that residency in Vegas. He sold out every show, and he made a fortune.
What kind of drugs did he like?
Did everything. I think everything but heroin.
Garbage head.
No, he liked he would do, actually, I believe it. He said, he would do jokes while he was doing he would be doing a TV set or whatever. He'd be doing jokes about like, hey, a little booger sugar, and he would pretend he's doing blow, but it was really blow.
Oh, that's so great.
It's fucking genius.
genius.
Because they think it's like they laugh for the joke, and then he gets a little fucking burst from it
Right,
to
right.
finish his fucking
It'd be funny though.
special.
If you push it too far, he's got a crack pipe out. He's got a butane lighter.
No, I know. No, he did everything. He smoked crack. Yeah, he did everything.
Brian's
Hey,
funny
Kevin.
sober, Kevin.
Brian who?
Kevin, I'm going to do Kevin.
Go.
I'm going to do the exact same documentary on Artie Lang called The Amazing Artie. It's the same story.
Just superimpose Artie's head over his body for
You
everything.
really should. Artie would do it. Or Guy Porcelain should do one about Artie, because it's fucking it'd be amazing.
Guy Porcelain, are you saying Artie's flushing his light down the toilet?
Because the guy did the one about Joe Matarese, and that was amazing. I recommend that highly.
His name is Guy Porcelain. So he's flushing.
It's all on YouTube. They're all on YouTube.
You
Hey,
didn't
Kevin, what do you
acknowledge
think
his
of
pun.
What do you think of Joe's podcast?
Oh, it's horrible.
Whose podcast?
Joe Matarese.
Oh, yeah. He's always a medication guy, right?
Yeah, I listened to it last night for like 3 minutes, and I was like,
Yo, Chad,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Chad, is this podcast top 10 in your mind?
Well, this is a broadcast.
Joe Matarese?
This one here, top 10?
This is a broadcast.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
it's
broadcast?
always been my it's always been my favorite.
Thank you.
Wow.
Everybody loves my show, Barry.
It's called a podcast, my bad.
No, we're on TV.
It's a broadcast. Yeah, I feel special to be here. Thank you.
You are special to be here.
I wish like 3 fucking old ladies came and took him away right now. Took him to a special place.
Taffy Laffy.
Yeah, Jaffe Taffy.
Taffy Taffy.
You know what my fantasy is when I'm about 75?
Barry, no more coffee before the show for you.
Was that 5 years ago?
It doesn't give me a buzz. It doesn't give me a buzz.
Yeah, but you're acting real something. You
I'm
actually.
just happy to be here because you have me here once a year now.
5 years ago when you were 75, what was your dream?
I'm saying, if you were listening,
Go ahead.
when I'm 75-ish, I want to smash older broads.
Yeah, well, Laffy Taffy's probably around. Do you know Laffy Taffy?
I've seen the name on Twitter.
How you want to smash them?
Huh?
He means fuck.
With your dick?
Exactly.
You're not going to be smashing anybody.
Don't worry about it, Kevin.
The Brazilian guy, you smashing pussy?
No.
How about Hack Jokerson?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but you could though, right? You're right. I mean, at 75, you can't smash nothing.
No, with Viagra and Cialis. Calling everybody morons all the time. No. Like, get some pussy.
Most of my followers are morons, yo.
Barry, what do you say to the women? What's your pickup line?
I'm Barry Ribs, and I'm
Motherfucking ribs.
Barry Ribs, and occasionally I do a broadcast here.
Oh my God.
They have to be in the room for that to even make sense. They have to be like right over there. I do a broadcast here.
I can't see anybody fucking you, Barry, because you're not in shape. You live in Elizabeth. Where are you going to fuck them? You're going to take them back to your fucking hot plate apartment?
Send them over to the stove you don't have?
I have a mattress and a... Yo, Brian's funny sober, yo.
All right, buddy.
Don't fuck with Brian sober.
I'm angry too.
He's probably got a lot of bed.
Is there an app? I wonder. I'm being serious. Is there maybe Garrett? You could check this if you want. But like an app for younger women that are into older guys, like, or is that
Keanu.com?
There's like seeking arrangements.
Yeah, but that's more like sugar babies.
Yeah, sugar babies.
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, like, can
I'm
you?
talking about just not for pay, not pay for play.
Oh, you're just into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Young
for
women
like
into
guys who like to fuck fat chicks. I'd rather fuck Barry Ribs than a fat chick.
Now you tell me.
Garrett, young women that have... I'm not finished.
Go ahead. Sorry. Well,
Young women that have granddaddy issues.
yeah, there you go. But no, but
Granddaddy.
or maybe even
great granddaddy issues.
maybe on Tinder, like you can change. We should get Barry a Tinder account.
Yeah, we should, right?
See what happens?
The problem with Tinder, you have to over 55. They don't even take you, right?
Yeah, I think it's hard to get a big age range in those apps. I
Yeah,
haven't
you-
used them, but I
gotta be
believe
over-
so.
They all want to be under a certain age.
Garrett, don't listen to them both.
just don't
I don't have to swipe for bitches.
You don't just swipe for bitches. You have to.
That should really be a name of a
Right. I don't
of
have
a
to
joke on an album. I don't swipe for bitches.
slice their throat for bitches. Well, you're
I
gonna
don't
lay.
swipe for bitches.
Swipe for bitches.
When was the last time you got laid for real? Where you put your dirty dick into a pussy?
What makes you say it's dirty?
Because it's been around for a long time. Anything that's that old is that probably a little dirty.
You walk. I know you walk. You're too cheap. You walk across town. You got.
And it gets all
jeans on,
moldy and shit.
moldy and.
It's with the rain today.
Oh yeah.
No,
Bill Burr.
Mushrooms on your balls.
I'm cheap. I'm cheap, you say?
I mean,
Because I walk?
yeah. I don't
I
know.
walk for exercise.
Okay. Well, you should
Oh, your stomach.
walk to
It's
Rhode
not
Island,
working.
right? Walk to Bridgeport.
This is embarrassing. I'm on a diet.
I know you like bagels, but it's ridiculous. You look like a fucking donut around you.
I'm going to the gym soon. I'm going to join a gym.
God.
Do you have a gym sponsor here?
Yeah, we have.
You know what you should do? Just go to Elizabeth, say the N word, and then I'll start chasing
Yeah,
you. And-
exactly. Find me.
yeah, just run home.
Kevin's obsessed with the N word.
Oh, you're obsessed with like acting black. You know.
Excuse me. I was.
What are you doing over there? Oh,
getting-
Barry, what's in the box?
I'm getting my plugs.
Oh, you getting your plugs? Were you Paul Mercurio?
Oh,
What are you, Brad
Paul
Trackman?
Mercurio years ago.
what?
You Brad Trackman?
Oh no, I can't.
Oh, no.
I had to retire his name. He got so upset with me. So we're
Yeah,
glad you're-
we're having a hard time getting guests. Obviously, Exhibit A.
right. Barry, what are you doing every Monday until they fire us? It's just
Yeah,
Barry
that'd
on-
be a good strategy. We just keep bringing Barry until they fire us.
Yeah, Barry on Monday, Bob Bickerstaff on Wednesday.
Yeah, and then they'll just go, you
Hey,
guys.
Kevin.
Bob Biggerstaff. I met him.
Yeah?
Kevin,
What?
is Keith trying to get rid of you?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
You're
they
like one
want
of
to
the
get.
popular shows on the network.
No, they don't see it that way.
Wow.
They like Bill Schultz. They like anybody who has a drug problem coming in. Then they give them 4 days a week immediately.
I'll start doing coke again. I need this money.
Yeah, then they'll bump you up to 4 days. If it's Bill Schultz or Artie Lang, that's who's gotten full-time gigs since I've been here. Artie Lang,
Gino.
Bill Schultz. Huh?
And Gino.
No, but Gino was already here. So it looks kind of weird. What, Barry?
I didn't say nothing. I'm just listening. This may be my last appearance. Sounds
Might
like.
be mine.
This is the end, my only friend, the end.
Kevin,
Where's that from?
I appreciate you, Kevin.
Appreciate me?
Doors.
What does that mean? I like when a
Having
crowd.
me here on this broadcast.
Yeah, it's a special
Kevin,
broadcast.
if
What?
you leave compound, what are you going to do? If you leave compound, what do you plan on doing?
I'll just do Misery Loves Company. 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday.
Patreon's doing good.
The Patreon every Thursday, free show every Monday. It's not complicated.
Go over to Gas Digital. Go over to Gas Digital.
No, I'm going solo.
show's-
I've been at enough companies.
Our show's not that high octane.
I've been enough places.
Yeah.
And I might start my own network. Maybe you can come back and be on my network.
Yep. Pat Oswalt Variety Hour, starring Chad Zumba.
Barry, you're not ready for that.
Ready for what?
I would like Barry. Barry, next time you come on, you got to bring one of your, you know what I mean, one of your bitches, because I want to see how you communicate with black women.
And how old was this stripper that you said that you were?
She of color?
She Samoan.
You're gonna do some moaning with her.
Samoan.
Samoan. She was statuesque.
Is that like Easter Island or something?
It almost went down.
Where is Samoa?
I think it's like New Guinea or something, or Papua, or right? Garrett, please.
Is it near Africa?
Like no, it's like Pacific Islanders, like
Oh yeah,
Like
Hawaii and Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Yeah, something like that.
Samoan.
Who
Yeah.
you looking for?
Like, if you're Samoan, where are you from? Like, it's like Easter Island, New Guinea.
It's from Samoa.
Oh, sorry, I didn't go to college. Fucking asshole. Yeah, but that's close to those other places, right?
Yeah, it's like in the Pacific.
Yeah, like
in
those
the middle
islands.
of nowhere.
Right.
Maybe you could look into, for real. Wait, like if she's from Samoa, ask her if she wants to marry a guy who's from here and she wants to stay here.
Right. And then
Because then they'll have to fuck you at least on their wedding night, I think, by law. I think you have to make a video
and then take the plate out of her lips so that you can respond.
so she can put your balls in her mouth.
Exactly. Was she an
Look
old?
where it is. Look where Samoa is.
Okay. That's really the middle of nowhere.
Wow. She swim here?
She had one of those like long Hawaii 5-0 boats. You know what I mean?
Da-da-da-da-ba-ba.
I'm gonna fuck Barry Ribs. Never, never, never. So
Harry.
Glad to be here.
happy to have you. Well,
Harry, yeah, Samoa.
probably nice probably caramel colored. Those women tend to be like
Yeah, no,
tend to
they're,
be heavier though. I feel like.
yeah, on the bottom.
She was statuesque, I said.
Pear-shaped?
How old was she about?
35, 45.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got to get them stripper at 45 because they're a little desperate.
Oh, a lot
Because their
desperate.
dancing days are over.
Not gonna happen
Exactly.
at 45. No.
Next time I'm here, I'm going to bring a hot African queen.
Nice. What's his name? Godfrey.
Would you say that? Would you say that to Godfrey?
Yes, I would.
As a joke, It's a joke. Everybody knows Godfrey's not a queen. He's a king.
He
He's
would
a.
put you up against a wall like
No, he wouldn't. No, he
He's
wouldn't.
a tough dude, yo.
He's not gonna because he made a joke.
Yeah.
He didn't say Godfrey's gay or he's a queen out of context. He just made it in
No.
context.
Godfrey is real, man. He don't take crap.
Who said he wasn't real? It's not like God. We believe in Godfrey. Godfrey's actually a thing you can show people.
Yeah, not some Jew in the sky.
Dude, Godfrey banged more chicks than anyone in that room.
Sure.
Together, combined.
Have you seen this room? It's really not that.
We're probably under 20.
Yeah, no kidding.
The five of us.
A lot of those cellar dudes get a lot of punani, yo.
On a very special episode of The Bachelor. Look at these five.
Who are you talking about? How do you know? You don't even hang out there. Who's getting punani?
I think the legend is maybe Artie and Godfrey getting,
No, they're done. Artie's done.
and Will Sylvince. I think those three get.
Will Sylvince, you're out of your mind. Will Sylvince, he goes years at a time not getting any pussy.
I saw Mark.
This is from Liz. Who says this?
Will looks a little homeless, yo.
So he's your role model. You think you're gonna get pussy that way?
No, I think Artie,
Will gets pussy. He don't get pussy. Okay.
Artie and Godfrey.
I think Artie's done too. Artie, since the accident, he doesn't know how to close the deal.
Maybe Keith before stroke.
Keith didn't get nothing. Nothing. He Wow, you're really delusional.
I'll tell you the
you
one-
Believe,
Okay, who's a player?
I'll
Who's
tell
a
you.
player?
like
No,
nobody.
No,
Nobody
nobody at the cellar.
Not anymore.
Before,
Who
I'm
was?
telling you, before. Yeah, but you're
Godfrey.
this is a theater in the round. We're asking everybody.
Artie was, but not anymore.
Mark Norman, before his girlfriend, crushed it. Mark Norman.
And probably DiStefano gets some pussy.
Yeah, exactly. And
Dude, nobody gets more pussy than Godfrey. I've been on the road with that dude. It's
Okay.
like he's always with a chick.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't know if he's fucking her though. Maybe he's just hanging around with him.
But Kevin, I'm asking you. I'm asking Kevin because he's
please go ahead.
I don't give a fuck who's getting pussy. And do I care that Mark Norman's getting pussy? I'm sure they're all 4s and 5s.
I've seen him with some really. I was at the party.
Who have you seen him fuck? Who have you seen him put his dick into?
My mom.
Okay, so he's with somebody who gives a fuck. It's like
cares?
Barry Ribs with the Samoan whore.
Tucka.
I think Sam.
Yeah, take that thing out of your mouth or bring it to you to meet my mom.
Like flipping those fire around.
I think Sam Morrill's getting some punani now. You know.
He's in the.
You sound like a
gets
real
pussy.
talking about guys who are getting pussy.
Yeah.
Well, you keep asking me about me.
No,
getting
you
pussy.
bring it up. Yeah, because you're like an aberration. If you're getting pussy, it'd be an interesting story. Mark Norman getting pussy when he's in his 30s or 40s, whatever the fuck he's
What are
in.
you talking about?
How's that a big deal? A guy in his 30s or 40s, I got pussy in my
Sarah
30s and
Silverman,
40s.
right?
Oh, come on, man.
Barry is not an
Like that. What is this? The best of show?
Barry's actually.
Sarah, no, I never fucked Sarah. Don't bring her name up ever again. That fucking.
Barry's so old, he's an apparition. Thank you. That's all.
What does that mean?
An apparition is a ghost, a specter.
Oh,
A
I
spook.
thought it was something to do with a spook. Now you're speaking my language.
Hey, Kevin.
What?
Speaking of pussy, I talked to Sarah Silverman for like 45 minutes last week.
No, you
I didn't bring
didn't.
up your name, though.
No, you didn't.
Swear to God. Yes, I did.
She would never talk to you for 45 minutes.
Dude, we were in the Comedy Store green room talking the whole time.
Just you and her, or a bunch of people.
No, there was people in there, other people too.
Right. So you weren't talking to her exclusively.
Do you think you were Wreck-It Ralph?
Didn't you hear Kevin say he doesn't want her name brought up?
Yes, and
Are
Barry.
you?
I wanted to bring up Kevin's name, but I didn't know how and how she would
She's
react.
a cunt. She'll just go, oh, he's a fucking lunatic.
How did she look up close? Did she hit the wall yet, or is she cute?
She looks great for her age.
Yeah,
she looks amazing.
She's like 50 and
She's never done anything. She's never had a job. She's never had a kid. She's never had a husband. All right, Chad, we got to take other calls.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week. I'll be in New York. I'm going to be in studio.
When are you coming
Look at
in?
myself.
When?
Wednesday.
all
Next
right.
Wednesday.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right.
God bless.
Go ahead, caller.
Yo, Kevin, Brian, how are you guys?
We're doing great, thank you. Who's this?
Hey, it's Daryl from Philly.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
Pretty good. Doing things are going well, but I wanted to know what the hell is going on with Bill Schwartz and him being 4 days a week and you guys get knocked down even more.
Tune in for Wednesday's show. It's going to be 20 minutes.
Look, I've been a Compound Media subscriber for like 2 years. I've never made it through a single one of his shows. It's a bunch of catty New Yorkers talking about bullshit news. It's a terrible show.
All right. Well, it's not for everybody.
All right, you do the show. You do the show.
A couple of times. I mean,
You enjoy yourself on the show?
it's weird for me because it's all like pop culture stuff, which I don't really know much about. So
And nobody gives a fuck about it.
And Joanne's cute. It's like it's like an entertainment. I'll tell you one thing about Bill. It's fun to shit on him, but he sits in that bar across the street from here, and he has like 9 to 15 drinks. And at one point, he runs into a Hyundai with a Dominican guy driving it. Gets back out of it, but he really works on the show hard, and he really works on it.
Wait, on his laptop while he's having 8 to 10 drinks?
Yeah,
And
he
then
sits
buying
there
Coke from a Dominican?
Well, Dominican, and he just kind of types away, and he has notes, and you show up here, and I can't see it, but there's show prep and shit, and like he does really care about the show. Like, I mean, you and I know our show is whatever it is, but it's pretty.
Well, we could do topical stuff, too. You want to do topical stuff?
Yeah.
We talked about Bill Burr crashing into the helicopter.
True enough. Let's involve Barry. Barry, what was Babe Ruth like as a player?
But that's not
Well,
topical.
guys, anytime anybody brings up Bill Schultz, everybody's like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. That's what you say about someone when they suck, okay?
Yeah.
Let's
That's what they
be
say
honest.
about comics that aren't funny. They go, oh, what a nice guy.
He goes up. Where does he go up?
Because they try to cover for the fact that it's just, yeah. So whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
It's also, I mean, we do
Well,
this.
I tried to arrange a boxing match between you guys. That never happened. What the
that's
hell?
funny.
First of all, I would beat the fuck out of Bill Schultz.
Well, let's see it.
No, I don't. I really don't need to do it. I might come by his show tomorrow and just beat the fuck out of him on camera
That'd be interesting.
while he's with that fucking voice. It's like an old lady voice.
Hey, Barry.
I might just come up with a fucking sledgehammer and just bash his fucking head in, and then fuck Joanne right in front of him as he's bleeding to death.
eating out.
Yeah.
In there.
That would be good, right? That'd be good for the show.
Looks like the Oriental girl from Saw. No, fuck, I messed that up. Hostile. Shit.
We don't say Oriental anymore.
Listen, I would much rather watch Barry Ribs pop fucking pimples on his arms all day, 4 days a week.
4 days a week? That's a lot of pimples.
Rub some pizza grease in your arm.
It's better than fucking morning.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Come on, we've all
Doesn't sound like a compliment to me.
It is a compliment, Barry. Barry, you're really getting on my fucking nerves today.
Yeah.
Usually I get the gag, but today it's like you're reliving it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. We gotta wrap it up. We got another call.
Thanks, buddy. Take it easy.
I think he already hung up.
Hang up. All right, well.
It's probably Bill Schultz.
We got time for plugs.
Yeah,
No, go ahead, caller.
Nothing? Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah.
hi, hey.
You want to place an order?
What do you got? The phrase it pays.
Ramon Ribs has a sickle cell.
Oh, sickle cell, what? Who's this?
Ramon Ribs has to be on.
All right. Garrett, sorry, sir, please.
What was I don't know.
No place for hate, sir. No place for hate.
Are you just doing a Martin Luther King speech? No.
Oh, my God, that was a real deep cut. Oh, that was all just to drop that M-bomb,
Go ahead, caller.
I think. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Denzel here
Your
from
bonds
England.
to at least a minimum.
Yeah. How's it going? Who's this?
It's Denzel.
Hello, Dental?
Denzel?
Denzel.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Hello.
He's deaf as well as blind.
Yeah, right. Love you in Training Day.
It was a good movie.
That was great. So what's up? What do you got, British guy?
I've got some British colonial knowledge of Samoan culture.
Oh, let's do it. Did you do those poor
Did
names?
you have some
Fact.
slaves?
Fine.
Fact number one, in Samoa, the national sport is rugby,
Okay.
and the Samoan rugby team are feared because they are bigger than everybody else.
Yeah, they're huge,
Fact
right?
number two.
There's
fact
Samoan
number
football
two,
players. They have Samoan football players. They go to USC. There's like Underground Railroad to USC.
Yep.
And they make the pros. They're
Yeah,
like big
well-
dudes.
Harriet Tubby Man.
Wasn't
takes some-
Manti Te'o?
Huh?
Wasn't Manti Te'o the guy with the fake girlfriend? Wasn't he?
I think he
Samoan?
was, but they had a couple of guys that were just gigantic and they were really good.
What was- okay, Denzel, what's your number two?
Number two, the women in Samoa are bigger than the men.
Wow. Well, Barry likes to be
True?
Yeah,
They're like 3'6", 360.
something like that, right? Oga, taka, taka, taka. What's got number three?
Was she a big girl? Statuette? Is that what you meant?
She was fine, man. She
You
was
meant she was big?
no,
Gigantic?
no.
Statues are usually big.
Hey,
She was fine.
is Denzel still on the line? No? All right.
These guys call from like they get like $1 worth of a call. Are they like one of those call centers? Because when I was in Scotland, you have to call. That was 10 years ago, but you used to go to these call centers and go in a booth for like for like 3
We
minutes.
jerk off. Go in your booth and jerk off, you prick.
Oh, speaking of that, I was watching a thing about was the guy from Noel? Was it Noel Gallagher?
Yeah.
Which one's the fucking angry one?
I think they're both pretty angry, but
Liam hates Noel.
Right, Liam's a
and I
singer.
I was watching somebody send me a video. It's fucking hilarious. Like the guy's really angry and he fucking hates his brother. So
Irish.
no, but he really hates him, and it's funny. And I
Yeah.
think Noel's like a fucking baby, you know.
Almost like a Neil too. Like
Yeah, and then
Starfucker.
he's a star fucker, and then Liam is just fucking. He should do stand up.
Right.
I couldn't. A lot of times I couldn't even understand it.
Yeah, well, there's that famous.
He was on that show and Chris Rock was on. Was it that British guy who was like big with the beard? I forget his name. Norton.
Graham Norton.
Yeah, Graham Norton, and he was asking about all these feuds. A lot of times I didn't even know what the fuck anybody was saying. But he's killing, and fucking Chris Rock sitting there like, like a scared fucking bitch. What? What, Barry?
I'm just listening. Just
Whenever
listening.
I say something, I was trying to put on Barry.
Barry. Any more callers?
Yes, and
Yes, exactly.
go ahead. One more call.
One more call. What do you got?
Hey, Kevin, it's OVO Cool Cat here.
No,
No.
Uh-oh.
our day's complete.
That's right.
What do you got,
Yeah,
OVO?
So,
Hack
first
Jokerson
things
shaking
first.
his head.
So first things first, since Brian is on the wagon, looks
Yep.
like we're going to have to release the horses from the stable to push him through his sobriety.
Don't be Philly. You guys always nagging me.
The punts, they lose a little bit when you're sober.
I'm sorry. I'll start drinking again.
No,
Don't worry.
but,
No, I'm not saying
It's
that.
going to last.
No, it'll last. It's going to have to. Who's going to walk you to the train?
Oh.
What are you going to do after the show?
I know. Now I'm just going to go home. I got my one kid's by herself at home, and ever since I gave my address out on Facebook Live, I'm like,
You're a little worried?
Anybody buzzes his door, you don't open it.
All right, Barry, give your plugs.
Well,
Silvio?
thank you.
So what was your question? MLC trivia? What is that?
Yeah, it's the answer to Artie Klein's MLC trivia poll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I called in to give the correct answers to them, but I'm going to do it next week.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
on Wednesday.
If we're not here next Monday, we'll be at MLC next Monday. We'll do a
All
live.
right,
We'll
for
do a
sure.
free
See
MLC
you.
next Monday.
See you,
See you
buddy.
guys later.
Take it easy. I bet it's hot where he lives now. New Mexico is probably hot as shit. Got your plugs?
I'm just going to plug the big one. Stress Factory in New Brunswick. What's so funny about that, Kevin?
Big one. The big one.
June 27th through the
It's
29th,
going to be Carnegie Hall.
featuring for Mo Amir, Kevin's best friend.
Oh, who's that? Who's Mo Amir?
He's a seller, dude.
Muhammad?
I think it's my Uber driver.
Mo Amir.
Oh, he goes. Oh, yeah, I like Mo. He's a good guy.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to be featuring for him the 27th through the 29th in New Brunswick this month. And then the 14th, earlier this month, White Plains Sugar Shack. The 15th,
That's a
Scratch.
strip club? Sugar Shack?
No, but the next one I think is the 15th Scratch Lounge in Wappinger Falls,
What's that?
New York.
Oh, Samoa.
And the last one, 23rd First Republic in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Thank you. God bless.
What is that? First Republic. That's a bank?
It's a restaurant.
You gonna work the bank line?
Yeah, it's
a restaurant.
He's had a lot of interest in it.
Oh my God! What a home run at the very end.
Yeah, right.
He's just got to get. He's got to
He's
get
on the
used-
bill. He's on the bill today.
No, he's got to get used to doing them sober.
Yeah, I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll start doing something else. All right, remember, guys, BrianPMcCarthy.com. Go to the shop. Promo code HIV positive. Gay for pay. Fire Island. It's all kind of the same. We have some brand new things there. Limited edition. Blah blah blah. Thank you.
Kevin Brennan 666 on Twitter and Instagram. Shout out to Jim Stansel and all the guys who went up to the.
Oh yeah, right.
Went up to the Bridgeport Stress Factory. Great club. So if you're in the area, go by.
Doors locked.
Keith
Hey,
Robertson's
Jim.
going to be there in a couple of weeks.
Stanford, what up?